With the journey to CAVs and to sort of CAVs' wider use in society, I think we're at a key critical moment now where we're starting to see different connected autonomous vehicle technologies and projects reaching an on-road stage. So there's trials that TRL are working on, and there's other wider initiatives that are really reaching the stage where they're being deployed on public roads or on semi-controlled environments. And I think as part of that, what we're looking at is building the confidence in the public, in those vehicles and indeed in the services that they provide. And we're sort of at the beginning of that journey of understanding about how connected autonomous vehicles may change the mobility environment and indeed transportation as an industry as well. The challenges with connected and automated vehicles are really around three main things, in my opinion. I think the first one is public confidence and public interest in them. The second one is really the maturity of the technology, and that's very related to the first because they directly feed into each other. And the third one's also around confidence, but it's more the confidence of commercial stakeholders, government bodies and legislators around the vehicles themselves. I think the challenge that we've got now as we're approaching on-road trials in a lot part of the world, some parts of the world it's been happening already, is building that confidence in the public and in decision-making bodies that the trials are being conducted in a way that's safe and also in a way that will provide benefits to society in the future. So I think the core to that is understanding the safety and the risks around what's happening and being transparent with your stakeholders and other people that are involved in the various projects or commercial ventures about the challenges and ensuring that we are not running before we can walk and that the pace of technological advancement is matching the safety requirements, the legislative requirements, and that we're also helping to drive that safety and innovation as we go forwards while remaining, sort of keep building that confidence with the public. So TRL really brings a comprehensive approach to both safety and sort of trialling activities around connected and automated vehicles. And what that really does is it allows partners and people that we engage with and people that engage with us to have built safety into the bedrock of their project, the bedrock of their technological solution. And that means that we're not treating safety as a checkbox exercise. We're really treating it as something that's integral and at the core of the solution, at the core of the project. And what that means is really building in both the current and future legislation and requirements. It also means looking beyond that horizon into the challenges that the solution will face as it enters the wider world. And what we really do is we work with our partners to understand in detail what they're proposing to do, what activities they need to do and need to prepare to prove that. And we can steer them as to how they impress upon their key stakeholders the core message of the work that they're trying to achieve. So how do they show, if they're working on the Highways England network, how do they demonstrate compliance with Highways England safety governance as well as dealing with all these unknowns around connected and automated vehicle safety? So the next steps really, if you're an organisation that's looking to trial or test an automated system or vehicle, is to come to TRL and start engaging at any stage of that process. So we've engaged with organisations at the very beginning of their process, in the middle when they're starting to think about public road testing, and at the end where they're really looking for audit and assurance that what they've produced thus far is up to the standards that are expected in the UK and indeed beyond. So what you can expect from us is a clear support along that journey of your product from the beginning through to the end, regardless of when you involve us, that provides confidence with your stakeholders, confidence with public bodies and legislators, and confidence with the public that you have engaged with and are working with an independent, evidence-led safety organisation that can take you on that journey and is refining the standards on which automated vehicle safety cases are based.